100 million acres of land are infested by invasive plants in the United States alone, and $1.4 trillion are damaged from invasive species worldwide. And the beautiful Hallasan National Park on our home island Jeju is no exception. The Sasaquel pratensis is an invasive plant species that has occupied more than 95% of the entire Hallasan National Park. There have been several attempts on reducing the amount of this invasive plant, mostly just by cutting them off.
We felt that simply cutting down Sasaquel pratensis was very inefficient both economically and time-wisely. The solution was a perchlorate acid which is contained in Sasaquel pratensis. The characteristic of perchlorate acid is having a strong antibacterial ability, and we decided that an invasive plant-based hand sanitizer. The global healthcare industry we would like to enter is showing a total value of $74.99 billion, and this is also showing some signs of steadily rising to $98.16 billion in 2027. So, it includes the market in which migraine is trying to enter is very profitable. But then, how can the migraine impact the world from the problem of invasive plant species not just focusing on Jeju Island Sasaquel pratensis? The important point here is that perchlorate acid is not an ingredient found only in coal pratensis. There are also a lot of invasive plant species in various continents around the world that contain perchlorate acid. A typical example of an invasive plant that we can use is kudzu, which lives mainly in South and North America. Also, both silky hakea, native to Europe and Australia, and arsenic bush, native to South Africa and Central America, can also be used as raw materials for our hand sanitizer. And that is why we can solve the problem of invasive plant species not only limited to Jeju, but on a global scale.
By creating a hand sanitizer that solves the problem of invasive species, which have never been done before in the healthcare industry, we have participated in shaping a new trend in the hand sanitizer industry, redefining the buyer group and certainly changing the viewpoint on the emotional orientation of the consumers. The two main problems we identified to develop from conventional hand sanitizers were the usage of synthetic ethanol and plastic containers.
But migraine hand sanitizers can fix all that. Replacing synthetic ethanol with grain-based bioethanol will reduce the emission of carbon dioxide as well as causing no side effects for skin since all ingredients are natural and safe. For plastic containers, replacing them with plant-based plastic will eliminate the problems caused by PET plastic containers as they are 100% biodegradable, which only takes about 6 months instead of 500 years. Migraine hand sanitizers still have a lot more to provide. There has been no hand sanitizer yet that uses invasive plant species as one of their main ingredients, which can help reduce the amount of invasive plant species in the world. This circulation of natural resources successfully lowered the production cost because the invasive plant species were meant to be disposed of.
To prove that invasive plant species could be used as a source of antibacterial ingredient for hand sanitizers, we produced a hand sanitizer using the extract of Sasaquel pratensis, the invasive plant in Jeju. We ran a test and collected data on its effectiveness on the three main bacteria that inhabits on human hands. The test results showed a 99.9% of bacterial sanitation, showing that migraine will be able to create various models of hand sanitizer using other invasive species.
With our unique product, migraine hand sanitizers are able to satisfy both the consumers and the environment. And we are confident that migraine will adopt many consumers of the conventional hand sanitizers due to its superiority on aspects like price, skin irritation, and ecosystem preservation. And we aim for different types of consumers, anywhere from those who are concerned about environment and health to those who couldn't afford hand sanitizers at all. As for our financials, we will be selling most of them to schools, hospitals, and restaurants where eco-friendly, safe-to-use products are in need. As a result, we can expect a profit margin of 200% every single day. As a part of Save Jeju Bada Youth Club on the beautiful island of Jeju, we have a strong passion for solving environmental problems that are impacting the world negatively through clever and thoughtful ways. Migraine is the clever and thoughtful business idea, so we want you guys to join a journey into the blue ocean with Migraine.